Hi guys and welcome, and for today's vlog we are going to Hawaii. We flew out of Toronto with Air Canada in August, the last week in August going into September. We celebrated my husband's 50th birthday in Oahu in Aulani at a resort called Aulani. If you don't know, Aulani is a Disney resort. So we flew with Air Canada to San Francisco, where we caught a connecting flight with United to Honolulu. We had about a 2-hour layover with some delays, and which was just enough to grab a bite to eat. And then we headed to our airline. I have to say, United, I was quite impressed. Much better service than what we got in Air Canada. So once we got to Honolulu, we took Charlie's taxi from the airport to the resort. It was seamless. We had pre-booked it at home, and we just let them know when we landed, and they were there within 10 minutes. It was a minivan that picked us up there and back, so we used them both ways. Once we got to Aulani, it was bit of a, I would say probably around 4:30, 5 o'clock, so just enough to grab a bite to eat and unwind, so that way we are refreshed for the next day. So this is the foyer of the lobby, and not a foyer, the lobby, and I think it's just so beautiful. It definitely does give you the Animal Kingdom vibes if you have stayed in Animal Kingdom in Disney World, but it is different. I have kind of recorded all of these videos at different times, but I am putting them to kind of follow the timeline. So I wanted to show you the lobby right when we came in. It is not big. If you are expecting a very large lobby, it is not. However, there are a lot of little areas you can go to. The only pet peeve I had is I wish there was a little bit more sitting areas here that we could maybe sit at night, because it is quite dark down by the pools, and when you have teenagers that don't go to bed as early as some younger kids, it would be nice to have a place that you can hang out a little bit more. But other than leaving the resorts. So that was my only little pet peeve. Now, however, we were in bed quite early because of the time zone change, but not that early. And it does get dark here a lot earlier than at home. Stayed at a 1-bedroom villa, and like I said, I did record this a couple days later, so it is a little bit messy, but I thought I shared with you right at the beginning. 1-bedroom villa has a bedroom with a king-size bed, 2 separate bathrooms but only 1 toilet, and then it has a living room and a full kitchen. It was very spacious for us. I have a 20-year-old son and a 19-year-old daughter, so we did need a little bit extra space. I felt anyways for 7 days, and we had a double balcony. This bathroom had a shower and a toilet, and then there's a sink, and then there's another bathroom with a sink and a jacuzzi tub or a soaker tub. It's a full kitchen. It has the stove, dishwasher, microwave, toaster, full fridge. It has a rice cooker, all your dishes, utensils, everything that you might need. And there is also a laundry machines are here as well. We purchased the cups, kind of same idea as Disney World, where you purchase a cup and then you can fill it with Coke and pop and coffee, tea, whatnot, all throughout your whole stay. They do have the Coke machines, which I love because they have so many flavored bubbly waters, which I like to add my vodka, rum to, or just drink as a pop instead of drinking a pop. There's lots of storage area in here, lots of places you can store your suitcases and your clothing. Having two sinks definitely was really good for us, being that we have two big kids. The tub, I think I used it once, but that's about it. And the shower was quite large as well. And you can access both bathrooms from the bathroom or from the main bedroom. You can, however, close the doors to the one bathroom so you don't interfere with people that are using the toilet. And here is the laundry set. And as far as the bed situation, so like I said, the bedroom has a king size bed, then that's a pull down bed right there, and then there is a pull out couch as well. And I'm just showing you all the different closets that are in here. We definitely utilized the laundry room because we did only pack the carry-ons, because I was so worried they were going to lose suitcases, because it's a thing with Air Canada and especially at Pearson Airport. So we just decided to do the carry-ons, and then the next day we were going to Target, and I ended up buying all the toiletries, like shampoos, whatever liquids that I could not bring. And here's another storage area that you can put your stuff in. So overall, we were quite happy with our room. As far as housekeeping, it was sparse, but it is a DVC room, so we were kind of used to that. Once we settled in a little bit, we ended up going downstairs, walking around the resort and looking for a place to eat. We ended up eating at the Off the Hook, which is a bar, and I got my Mai Tai. And then we headed over to the beach and hung out there until we were so tired and ended up going to bed. I think it was around 8 o'clock. The next morning I was up bright and early. I think it was just before 4, so I headed over to the gym. I had access to the gym for 2 days, then they shut it down for refurbishments, so I ended up running the little walking path that they have between all the resorts. So the gym was amazing. It had Peloton bikes with the logins were posted on a corner that you could log in and do the bikes. They had lots of weights available for you to do, some weightlifting machines, and then treadmills, ellipticals, steppers, and some other bikes. So lots there for everyone. I do know that they also offered many different fitness classes that you could take on the beach, but they were all extra. Then once the whole family woke up, we had breakfast at Off the Hook, and just a quick one, and then got a cab to go to Target to get a few groceries. Once we got back, we hung out quite a bit at the beach, enjoyed the pool and everything that the pool had to offer. We also got signed up for some snorkeling. We did purchase the whole week of snorkeling, because that is much cheaper than if you're gonna do 2. You're better off purchasing for the whole week than if you're just gonna than just one day at a time. For For dinner, we did make a reservations at the Monkey Pod, which is across the street, about not even a 10-minute walk from the resort. And we made a reservation for happy hour. We did have 2 reservations here, but this time it was for happy hour, and we pretty much had all the appetizers that were offered on the menu and split it between us. Then we had made it just in time to catch a sunset on the beach. The next morning I did go to the gym again, and then we also had a dining reservation over at the Aulani's at the Marriott, so we took the walking path there. It was absolutely beautiful. It did get a little hot by the time we got there, but the meal was really, really good. I had Eggs Benedict, and I would highly recommend if you are looking to get off the site and somewhere where you can walk to. Aulani's had great brunch. We even wish we would have made some reservations for dinner. The rest of the day we hung out around the pool. We even saw a few characters, and we just grabbed Pokeballs for kind of a late lunch or dinner, and then we did end up having pizza that you can order at Ulu Cafe for dinner. And I also had my mojito at the pool. After dinner, we did walk over to what they call, I think, a secret beach. It is past the Four Seasons. The path kind of ends at Four Seasons, and then you have to go through the sand and the lava rocks to get to it. It was absolutely beautiful over there, but the water was a lot choppy because it didn't have the lagoon to break the waves. But walking through to that beach was absolutely beautiful. The Four Seasons had these lanterns hanging off the trees, and it just looked so pretty. And here is the look at the Aulani at night. The next day we had headed out. We had our day out. We rented a Jeep. Always thought that would have been so cool, but it wasn't all it cracked up to be. But the drive, we are headed over to North Shore. We used a Shaka app to navigate us through, and they kind of talked about all the beaches and all the things we were driving by. We saw things like Chinaman's Hat. We stopped at the famous Pipeline Beach. We did not stop at the Dole Plantation because it was starting to pour as we were leaving the North Shore, so we just decided to skip it. But by the time we got to Waikiki, it did stop raining, and we ended up going and getting some donuts at Leonard's Bakery. The next day was a spa day as well as golf day for my husband, and my son and my daughter and I went to the spa and got to use their, I want to call it a rainforest room because that's what it's called on Disney Cruise, but it's like there's steam showers and all that because we had the spa reservation, so we could use those. So we enjoyed those amenities before the spa, and then we had massages, and then we could enjoy them a little bit more after. So that took up most of the day, well, like the early part of the day. And then we had some lunch in our room as well as breakfast in our room, had some Dole Whip, enjoy some time at the beach. And then for dinner we did Olelo room, and I have to say they have the best sushi out there. The next morning, we had a breakfast reservation at Makahiki, which is their character dining. We got to meet Mickey and Pluto and Goofy, and it was a really delicious breakfast. It was also my husband's birthday. We also rented paddle boards and went on those and had some shaved ice. It was my first time ever having shaved ice. And then for dinner, we headed back to Monkey Pot, and they have the most delicious coconut cream pie. Made it back just in time for another sunset. So now I'm going to show you what the lobby looks and few clips of the resort. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you need any help planning your Aulani vacation, drop me a message. I can definitely help you out with that. So until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.